My name is Tabisum Timkulu. I'm a store manager at Bridge Books. Bridge Books is based here in the Johannesburg CBD, Marshalltown. What we've been trying to do as Bridge Books is bridge the gap between the love of literature and the love of books, the love of stories, and connecting people. When you're selling books, it's different from running any other business because you learn a lot from the customers who walk in. People request books based on certain subjects, But with an independent store, especially here in the CBD, it has been so great that apart from just learning about the different concepts and topics, you also get to learn a lot about different people from different cultures all across Africa. When the Goethe funding came in, what it has helped us to do is for us to be able to interact more easily with the online market. We were able at least to create an event where people can watch or they can view the event or the interview with the author online and still be able to sell the books.
My name is Griffin Shea. I am an American journalist who moved to South Africa 13 years ago. So I opened Bridge Books when I left my job in journalism because I needed to figure out a reboot, and I actually went to WIT to do the creative writing program. And I got really into South African fiction and trying to figure out what happens to all of the books in South Africa. So when I started Bridge Books, part of it was the literal bridge, because I was walking back and forth across the bridge a lot, trying to meet the booksellers, and they started asking me about new books and like, where do you find new books? And I didn't know, I had never needed to buy a book wholesale before. So I started connecting them with publishers and bringing them books, and it sort of grew. So in addition to the real bridge, there's the metaphorical bridge, and trying to figure out how do you bridge that gap between mainstream publishing and kind of large-scale international publishing and all of these people who are reading at the grassroots level, because they do want new books, but the booksellers in town didn't know how to access them because they're almost all dealing in secondhand books. This winter was so hard, where we were in lockdown for like 3 months this time. But when we found out that we were approved for the grant, it was like, oh my God, like now there is a path, right? Like I can figure out a plan to make this work, not just for the 6 months of the grant cycle, but to really make a system where we have a platform to build going forward so that if we're locked down again, we can still do things, we can still engage with our customers, and that's amazing and a real blessing.